Today, I have a word for those that are in God's waiting room right now. If you are in God's waiting room, I congratulate you. People naturally don't like to wait. We just hate it. We don't like to wait. Whether you're waiting to catch a flight, you're waiting to keep an appointment, people don't like to wait. See, no matter how anxious you are to want to get things done, waiting time, waiting period is God's method of making things happen. Okay, you want a child, no matter how much you love babies, you love children, you just have to wait for a 9-month period to have a baby. So a mother will have to bag a baby in her womb for an incubating period of 9 months. It's God's method of making things happen. In fact, waiting time is God's method of creating anything big. Whether it be a vision, or be it a career, be it a relationship, anything big, anything great, or that is going to be great tomorrow is going to have to be incubated over a protracted period of time. So waiting time is not a wasted time. Waiting time is God's processing time. It's the way God gets things done. Okay? So, scripture actually admonished us that blessed are they that wait for God. When you wait for God, you are blessed. Happy are they that wait for God. And scripture also said that they that wait upon the Lord shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall run and not be tired. So there are blessings accrued, blessings attached, blessings tied to those that wait, that take their time to get things done. Okay? The vision is for an appointed time. It may tarry, but wait for it, because at the end it will speak and not lie. God's waiting room is a blessing room. God's waiting room is an incubating room. God's waiting room is God's method of making things happen. You may find yourself in God's waiting room right now, and then you are anxious. You are asking questions. Why am I here? Why am I still here? I should have passed this level right now. So you may feel like you are wasting away in a certain career, or wasting away in a certain relationship, you are wasting away in a certain ministry, in a certain calling, or whatever it is. But you know what? God has you in that place for a definite purpose, and He's still working on you. He's still trying to make something good out of you. So you just take pleasure in the waiting process, because after this time, something great is going to come out of you. It's God's method of just talking to you. Like God bringing you to the place of isolation, is bringing you to the place of solitude. There is a blessing in being anonymous right now. There's a blessing attached to being anonymous right now. There's a blessing attached to you being in a place of solitude. And God is working on you. He's doing great things that you are not even aware of. It may not be visible in the eyes of people, but then God is doing amazing things in your life. So they that wait upon the Lord shall be strong. They shall be mighty. They that wait upon the Lord shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. You may feel like you are stuck right now in God's waiting room, and you are feeling very, very anxious. All kinds of emotions are running wide, in you, and you feel like your mates have gone ahead of you. And so there are questions popping up in your head. Why am I still here? I don't seem to be making progress. But you know what? You may be in God's waiting room right now, and God is processing things in you, because God's waiting room is God's processing room. God's waiting room is God's incubating room. That's the place God will have you right now, just to be able to prune you and to make something good out of you tomorrow. Waiting time is not a wasted time. You may feel like you are stuck right now. You're just on one spot. You don't seem to have the breaks. The spotlight has been taken away from you. People that started out with you have gone far ahead of you, and that's what you are thinking in your head. So questions are popping up here and there, and you seem not to find answers to these questions, and your life looks like it's going downward. But hear me, you know what? Anything big that God is going to build tomorrow, we have to go down first. It's like construction engineers. You look at some of these skyscrapers, you admire them, but sometimes they have to spend years, months, and several thousands of dollars, millions of dollars digging the foundation. They're just there on one spot. So it looks like they are wasting time. No, they're not wasting time. For that kind of edifice to be built, for that kind of building to be able to sit properly, the foundation has to be right. Okay? That's what they do. So they have to dig way deep down into the soil, into the earth, in order for that foundation to be able to carry that high rise or that edifice. So that's what God is doing. It's the same principle. Okay? He has to dig down first before he can build upward. Okay? He will dig way deep down first before he will build upward. So that's actually the anonymous seasons of your life, where it's like nothing is working. So God is digging downward. Nobody seems to take notice. Nobody is hearing from you. Nobody is seeing you. You have been taken to the place of solitude. It's the anonymous season of your life. But you know what? After you have suffered a while, after you are at that foundation stage where God is digging deep, the construction engineers, they are digging you deep, way deep down inside before the high rise comes up. After you have suffered a while, then he will establish you. That's the way it works. For John the Baptist, scripture speaking of him, he said that the child grew and was strong until the time of his showing forth. There's a time to develop, a time to be incubated, a time to grow until the time of your showing forth. Time to be hidden, time to grow before manifestation. So there's a time to grow and there's a time before manifestation. If you manifest before your time, that's called premature manifestation. It's called premature exposure. That's why no matter how you love babies, if you don't wait for the 9 months incubating period, you are going to deliver that baby premature. And so you don't want your results to come out premature. Okay, so you have to wait. That's the blessing attached to waiting. Waiting time, you've heard me say it again and again. Waiting time is not a wasted time. Waiting time is God's processing time. They that wait upon the Lord shall mount up with wings as eagles. And that is the only way you can fly. You can